So let's go for another thief, and that should knock it out, and it should give us a boatload of experience points, because that's the best, like the best feature of Auto. Look at those, like 812 experience points. Well, hello everybody again, and welcome back to another part of my Pokemon Black 2 Wedlocke. And in the last episode we made it to Virbank City, and I'm just gonna heal up right now because I didn't do that in between episodes. I thought, the hell with it, we'll do it in this episode to start off with. And yeah, I quickly took a look at my Pokemon before starting this recording, and I noticed that Lillipup picked up another item, so let's check that out. Let's go to Pokemon and then take the antidote from Howlite. So yeah, this is a quick team recap as well. We have Melonite and Sapphire at level 14, and then we have the lonely Howlite, who is hopefully getting a partner today in this episode. So let's quickly check out what they sell here at the mart. I don't really remember. They sell heal balls and net balls might be useful, but they're really expensive for this point in the game. So that might not be all that useful to buy. Maybe we can buy a couple of heal balls. Let's buy 5 of them. Sure, whatever. I don't really care. And we'll buy let's buy 2 net balls. Sure. Maybe we encounter some water or bug types, and that might catch it or catch them easy, or catching them easier. But we can sell some X items that we don't need to get our money back. We can also sell this dire hits. It's also kind of an X item. And then we only have Pokeballs left, so yeah, we have a lot of them. 4 Great Balls and 9 Pokeballs, and the balls we just bought, so we should be fine. Do they sell some more stuff here? Maybe some potions? Maybe we need some potions. Let's check it out right here. How many potions do we have? We have 1. Yeah, let's buy like 4 more. And then maybe some super potions later on, but that is also or that's for when we prepare for the gym, so that's not all that important right now. So now it's apparently spring. Yeah, that's right. It's the 1st of September today, and the last episode was recorded somewhere in August, so it's the 1st of September, and that means it's a different month and no more snow. So we only had the snow for 1 episode, I believe, episode 5, the previous one, and now it's already spring again. So there's a trainer school right here, located in this poisonous polluted city. It's kind of weird, but whatever. Let's just talk to some trainers or children in here, because I think someone in here gives you an item, a paralyze heal or something. No, a burn heal. Close enough. Whatever. And then yeah, I don't know if we get anything more here. I don't think so. But if we're all done here, we can hopefully go to the Virbank Complex and catch a new Pokemon, because I really want a partner for Howlite, and that's what we're gonna do hopefully today. But there's a couple of houses left right here on this side, and next to there is actually the gym. It's a little tiny building, but there's a staircase going down. It's sort of a nightclub or a disco, and I really like that gym because it's kind of original, and it's like underground and really dark, and the rock music playing and whatever. Because Roxy, the next gym leader, is a poison type gym leader first of all, but also a rock star. Maybe we can read this on the board here. Poison days, poison on the stage. Yeah, she's a guitar player or something. And yeah, this guy also gives you some advice. If you struggle with this gym, you can also you can always catch a Magnemite in the Virbank Complex, and he gives us some Pokeballs. But sadly we are not allowed to catch Magnemite because Magnemite doesn't have a gender. So if you sneak by, very sneakily tucked away right here, you can find a pearl, a hidden item right down here. Yeah, there's just a little staircase behind that building, and now we're back in Virbank because that was part of the Virbank Complex. So talk to this old man. He doesn't have anything important to say, and this girl also doesn't have any important thing to say. Yeah, there's a lot of kind of pointless people right here, but I just want to check everything out because it is a long time ago since I've played this particular part of this game, so I don't know where to get the items, and I maybe should have looked that up in the beginning or before this episode actually, but I forgot, so you have to just bear with me here. But there's an item right here. It's a Poke Toy, always useful to have. It's a free runaway option in the Pokemon battle. And that might be useful when you encounter higher Pokemon and you can't escape because your speed is too low or something. But now, this is all of Virbank City. Let's enter the Virbank Complex, where fire meets steel. So there's a lot of fire and steel Pokemon, of course, in this area. But there's an outer area and an inner area. And this guy asks you to trade him a Pokeball for a Great Ball. So we're gonna gladly do that. And yeah, you can come back tomorrow and trade another Pokeball for a Great Ball with him. So yeah, probably gonna do that off screen or in between episodes or something. I'm gonna come back to that guy and trade some more Pokeballs with him. But if you come all the way back here, that's also very sneakily tucked away. You can get a silk scarf, and it's actually very useful here. So yeah, I don't know if I want to give that to... let's quickly sort our items right here. I don't know if I want to give that to Howlite, because he does have the pickup ability, so it's kind of a waste if to give him an item. So I think I'm gonna hold off on that for now, because he can also, or he can always pick up some useful items, but he can't do that if he has an item already. So yeah, I'm just gonna leave the silk scarf be for now. But yeah, I saw some rustling grass earlier. Yeah, and there it is right again. You can catch Audino in there, or you can battle Audino in there, but I don't really want an Audino right now because it's another normal type, and that wouldn't be all that a great partner for Howlite, because I want something that can cover his weaknesses. So I kind of want like the ideal encounter in this place for me would be a coughing or something, because that also would be helpful against the gym leader, because it's also a poison type and it can resist poison type moves. Yeah, Magnemite would be a very ideal encounter if you're not playing a Wedlocke, or just a normal Nuzlocke for instance, because then you have a very easy time against the second gym leader, because Steel is immune to poison. So you can just go in with your Magnemite and wreck shop basically. But this is the first trainer of the Virbank Complex. There's not a whole lot of them. I think only 2 or 3, maybe even more. I kind of forgot if you have to battle the workers, because there's a little side quest in this place where you can where you have to track down a couple of workers, and then you get a reward for that. I think it's a TM or something. I might be misremembering, but we'll find that out in the near future, I'm sure. Yeah, this Lillipup is quite strong actually. Lillipup in general are quite strong in the beginning of this game, even though Stoutland, his final evolution, is in PU when you look at the competitive battling. But yeah, in-game, in single-player game, he is quite good, so I'm very stoked about having a Lillipup. And yeah, see, he just took that water gun. I couldn't even take him out in one hit there with the little bit he had left, a little bit of HP he had left. But he is down now, and crisis averted, and we're gonna get some nice experience off of that. And let's continue on here. Let's heal up Melonite, because she took quite a beating from that Lillipup, so we have to fix that. And all done. Nice. So let's continue that search of a new encounter. And remember, it has to be female. There's more rustling grass right there. I really, like, normally I would want an Audino, but in this case, not really. So yeah, you can walk on these beams, but you can also fall off of them. Let's just see what we can find here. And the first encounter is a pet rat. Please don't be female. Oh, thank God it's male. I really don't want a pet rat. I didn't even know you can find those in here. But yeah, I'm just gonna run from those if we see them, if they're male, that is. So let's hope we can find something better. And we can add that to our team as a partner of Howlite. Magby, that also would be very interesting, and it's male, so that's not gonna happen, unfortunately. So let's just run away from that Magby, because it can pack quite a punch. So let's see. Come on, please be something good we can catch. Another Magby is gonna be, it's female, so we're gonna add a Magby to our team. Wow, that's actually not something I expected to find, but yeah, it's of course something that can happen, because you never know what you're gonna get. So it already has Amber, that's very useful. and it's gonna get the burn. Wow, okay, that's amazing. Not. Let's go to Sapphire here and take those embers because we resist those. And let's see if we can weaken it some more and go for a Pokeball or a Great Ball or whatever. Another burn, really? Does this Magby have Serene Grace or something? Come on. Let's go for another Ember. And then I'm gonna get... or I'm gonna throw a ball. Oh wait, I'm getting interrupted. Hang on a minute. Okay, I'm back. Never mind that. Yeah, I was interrupted. My parents wanted to know something. So let's go for a Great Ball, maybe. Let's heal up first. That might be a better idea here. Let's go for a potion because we don't want Sapphire to die, of course, and we don't have. Well, we do have a burn heal that we just got in the trainer school, but I'm not gonna use it right now. As he goes for another Ember, he's really set on going for those Embers, but yeah, let's go for another tackle here. As long as we don't get a crit here, we should be able to weaken him a little bit more. As he gets a crit Smog. Wow, this is one of the best Magbys I've ever seen, or one with the most luck I've ever seen. Come on now. Yeah, let's heal up once more. Yeah, just a regular potion. I was debating on whether or not to use a freshwater, but let's just use a normal potion, and we should be fine. And then we can start chucking some Pokeballs. Maybe even some Great Balls. Yeah, Magby can be quite tough to catch here. But let's go for a regular Pokeball first, just to try. And if that doesn't work out, we can always go for a Great Ball. Come on, please. One go. Yes, there we go. Gotcha. Magby was caught. Yeah. But now we're gonna have to come up with a nickname, and I'm not very good at that. So, oh right, we have the nicknaming team. I completely forgot. We have a nicknaming theme. So I'm gonna pause, and then I'm gonna look up a nickname from my list, and then I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. You know, sometimes the simplest of nicknames are the best ones. So I'm gonna go with Amber. Yes. Like the old Amber in the first game of Pokemon. There is, of course, Amber is a mineral or a gemstone or whatever, and it fits right into our theme. And yeah, so welcome Amber to the team. The female partner of Howlite. Oh my god, we got a modest Magby. Really? That's amazing. A modest Magby with flame body. That is amazing. Come on, that is like wow. Oh, at first the Sunkern Peridot with the modest nature. And now we got a model. I'm really happy about that. Wow, I didn't expect that. Usually I'm very unlucky with natures, so it's quite a surprise to me that I actually got a good nature. So let's go back and heal. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that off screen and I'll be right back. Wow, I'm so excited. Oh wait, yeah, that item right there. Right, cut back in. Future self. There's another item here. I should grab that before I forget. Yeah, I didn't want to go into this grass because this is also part of the Virbank Complex, but there are different encounters here, and yeah, I didn't want to encounter a Pokemon right here. I wanted to do that inside the Virbank Complex, because there are just better encounters right here. So let's see what we have to do right here in order to well, complete this area, sort of. Let's actually put Sapphire up to the front, because he is our starter and he should be in the front of the party, leading the way. So yeah, this girl is asking us to show her a complete list of the complete habitat list of the Virbank Complex, but we're not going to be able to do that because well, we're playing a Wedlocke, a Nuzlocke variant, so that means we can only catch one Pokemon in this area, and there's no way we're gonna complete that list. I think if you do that you get an Ether, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, it might be useful, but later on you can always breed, you can grow berries, Lepa berries, and or are berries in this game, or a big part of this game? I don't even remember. But you can get Lepa berries is what I'm saying, and they are just as good as ethers. They do the same thing, and you can replenish your PP with those. So we're gonna get up to level 15 with Sapphire right here. Nice 2-hit KO on that Woobat right there. Yeah, I'm so powerful. Yeah, that's right. You know it. Remember that the Oshawott that wrecked your Woobat. So let's navigate over these beams, and yeah, this is one of the trainers we have to recruit. But this is the M46 Thief, a very important move that you can pick up right here. And I just remembered, I wonder if Purloin can learn it, because if so, it would be amazing. Yes, I can actually learn Thief, and that's a very good stab dark type move here, because they actually raised the power to power 60 in this game. So let's get rid of... I kind of want to get rid of Sand Attack, because I don't like the accuracy moves like Sand Attack and Double Team and whatever, because it's kind of cheap and they are banned from competitive battling. So I usually go by the rule of not keeping those moves because they're kind of cheap, and it's not really fun to use those. So let's get rid of Sand Attack, and yeah, let's talk to this guy. Yeah, we have to talk to... That's right, I forgot. We have to talk to the guy in front of the Virbank Complex first. This guy. I was completely ignoring him the first couple of times we came through here. But yeah, we have to talk to him, and then he tells us to recruit his workers, because they're lazy and they have to get back to work. So let's go down here and talk to this guy. There is actually a rustling grass right there. I kind of want to see what's up there, or what's up in there, because that's the first instance of a Autono appearing, and I kind of want to show that to you in this episode, because it's like one of the best features of this game, if it's actually an Autono, because yes, there we go. Most of the times it is an Autono. It can also be another rare encounter exclusive to that area, but in this case it's an Autono, and we're gonna go for our newly acquired move Thief, and this Autono should have a berry. Yes, there we go. It's holding an Oran Berry. Most of the Autonos are holding either an Oran Berry, or if you get later up and later up in the levels, the higher levels, they are holding a Citrus Berry. So if you want to grind for berries, you can always find Autonos in the rustling grass. You encounter those by just running around in front of a patch of grass, and that's how the random grass is going to start shaking. And then you will find an Autono, and we just got a crit there. That's gonna speed up this process along nicely. So let's go for another Thief, and that should knock it out, and it should give us a boatload of experience points, because that's the best, like the best feature of Autono. Look at those, like 812 experience points. It's gonna get up. That's gonna get us up a level to level 15, and we're gonna learn Pursuit. That's our like, according to our move pool, our first dark type move. But now that we have Thief, I don't really need Pursuit anymore, so let's just keep the moves we have for now. And no, don't be foolish now. Click the right buttons. Come on now. Keep old moves, and yes, we want to give up Pursuit. And then we're gonna get up like almost another level. So yeah, Autono is a great source of experience, a great way to train, and I recommend fighting Autonos if you want to train up your Pokemon just in general. And I think I'm gonna take on this guy with Sapphire, and then I kind of want to end up the episode because it's getting a little bit too long, and then we'll do the rest of the Virbank Complex in the next episode. So let's battle Worker Isaac here, and yes, we do have to battle the workers in order to get them back to work, or get them back to the guy we just talked to in the front of the complex. So this guy is a Magby, and that should be an easy... Oh, it's not a 1-hit KO, wow, okay. But it should be an easy 2-hit KO then for Oshawott right here, because of the super effective water gun. And yeah, one more should take it out. Of course, he only has a little bit of health left, so that's the end of that Magby. And then Coughing is up next, so let's stay in and go for some more water guns, because Coughing has really a poor special defense compared to his physical defense. So yeah, it's better to take him on with special moves like water gun. So yeah, that's also a nice 2-hit KO. Coughing fainted, And another level, yay for Sapphire, level 16 already. Very close to evolving. I'm very excited about that, because then we're gonna get a nice and powerful Duwalt with Razor Shell, an amazing water type move. So yeah, now that we have defeated him, he's gonna go back to work or something. But we did like 1/3 or 1/4 of our job, because there is one more worker up there, and there's one more worker well, somewhere around this complex. So yeah, I want to thank you very much for watching. I'm gonna end off this episode right here, and then in the next episode we'll complete the Virbank Complex and maybe even check out the gym. So if you enjoyed this episode, leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already, and a comment below. Do whatever, it's all fun and games, and then I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye bye.